benvenuto, or welcome in Italian. This is our trip to Italy. We flew Air Portugal, which was a super dope flight. It was a long flight, but it had TV. They gave us pillows, they gave us blankets, they gave us dinner, snacks in between. It was a real dope flight. We landed first in Lisbon, Portugal. Dope airport, I ain't gonna hold you. You know, that whole McDonald's having a different menu thing is real. They had bands in the airport. Then we finally caught our connecting flight to Barcelona. And man, listen, when we got to Barcelona, this little thing, right, this area right here, it looked super cool, like in person, but it's a cemetery. Crazy, right? Christopher Columbus, the guy who said he discovered something that was already there. Oy vey. That's a statue of him out there. I have no idea what that is, but it looked cool, so I recorded it. And that's us. Le boat. We gotta get extra COVID tests. It's gonna be in this little white building that you see right here. Bang! Those white buildings right there before we got on the boat. And I wish I would have got the experience coming on the boat. That was pretty cool too. But anyways, this is us checking in. That's what the little stair area looked like right there. It was cool, pretty nice. We finally got to the room. I went to sleep because the hour difference is crazy from there to here. It's like, I think it's 8 or 9 hours. I can't remember. When I finally did wake up though, I went and got me something to eat. Everybody was pretty much out of there, but I made it just in time for like the end of the dinner. That's just Destiny on the boat. You want to press pause, you can read it. I'm gonna be telling y'all to press pause a lot, for those of y'all who be wanting to read the extra stuff. But yeah, this was cool, man. This was out like in the gaming area. They have like a casino and all that. They had that big screen TV back there. It's supposed to be, I think we were supposed to be able to watch movies on it. I'm not sure. But yeah, this was the gambling area, the casino area. I'm sorry. We'll always win on this game everywhere in the world. Art gallery was dope. We actually went to an auction. I'll point that out later. This was a dance thing. Like this was like the dance floor, like the club area. And okay, so this is the whole trip, but it's actually out of order right here in this little list. But the first place we're gonna hit is Palma, and this is just like how much you could pause right here. Also, this is how much the excursions cost us to get off the boat to go see stuff, bruh. Anyways, we went to Palma de Mallorca first. Hey boy, I had to, my Spanish up there. You heard me? My Spanish up there. But man, Palma was really nice. Palma kind of reminded me of Miami a little bit, but Palma really nice. That gang over there too. Look at the castle, bro. Everything over there, like Spain and Italy, like the attention to detail on everything that they make, from buildings to little things, like the gargoyles on top of the buildings. I think that's St. Peter in the building. Like, come on, man, that was hard. We were walking away to like this other little area. I forgot what it was actually called, but like it had like a, the little walk-in, little medieval type walk-in thing. It was real cool. You got to go upstairs on it, and then like in the middle of the atrium, I guess, type area. I don't know if that's actually the name of it, but I took the picture. That was also part of it, that too, and that. Then we left there and we walked into like the little square that they had. This was, I think this was a school. Yeah, because I said something about the biblioteca, the library there. It's a back alley, looking real cool, like a beautiful video set. Something to happen. It was out on the strip, hanging out with the people. Checking the city out, When I was saying Palma around me in Miami too, it was an old Hispanic guy that cause I had on all my Miami stuff. He stopped me and he was like, "Oh, fellow Miami." Ooh. So yeah, I think people from over here go over there. That tree was dope. You had to see it in real life. Yeah, it was like a market in the square. We never got gelato. We never got gelato. That's crazy. Yeah, hella gelato spots over there too. Waterfall was nice. With a fountain, my bad. I was so mad these people walked on this sundial, bro, while I was trying to get it. Cause they saw me like wait on other people to leave to not for them to. I don't know. Anyway, we made it back on the boat. Enjoyed Palma while we was out there. Harley home always repping. You know the vibes. I could sleep anywhere though, like legit sleep anywhere. I think this was the next day. Yeah, I think this was the next day. And we just stayed on the boat because we ended up. No. This was that night. Yeah, this was that night. We went and watched. I showed both of these, but we went and watched these shows separately on different days. But whatever. We used to come out at night and go to this little pub called O'Sharon's, I think, and eat at all hours of the night. But yeah, this is the next day. We were in Cagliari, and we just stayed on the boat this day and just did whatever activities they had on the boat because we was actually supposed to be in Cannes, France. We be saying Canes or Cons, France, but it's Cannes. But anyway, yeah, we stayed on the boat and did just like boat activities. This was when we was at the auction for the art auction. See the little pieces on the wall over there. They gave us little mimosas and stuff. But anyways, I left early and went to sleep. So when she came and woke me up, we came back out and she went and did rock climbing. You know what I'm saying? Did that little thing, rung the bell. She did go up the front, but she ain't finished the front. The front one was harder. And we went hoop for a little bit. You know, I did my dollar. Trash. Garbage. But yeah, anyway, she won. Mine had to be all net though. Mine had to be all net. Anyways, I think we did we do some swimming that day? Oh no, we just hung out on the deck. Yeah, we just hung out on the deck. Got some dinner, kicked it, you know. The food was good on the boat, I say that. Shout out to Norwegian for the food. They did really good with the food. A lot of selections, tasted well. We got up again late at night to go get more food at O'Sharon's. And we went and came out and played some of the little random games that they had out there. All this stuff is a scam. It's just 3-card Monte with lights and stuff. Oh yeah, we went and got in the jacuzzi. Then finally got back to the room, you know. And got ready for the next day is what we did. The next day, we were in Rome. And I said, when in Rome, do as Rome with us, but that's the Nipsey Hussle line. Obviously, it's when you're in Rome, you do as the Romans do. And yeah, man, we went out there and we did what we do. That was at the port in Civitavecchia? I said that wrong. Anyway, and we made it to Rome. And Rome, at first, this was like where I wanted to go. I didn't want to go nowhere else. I wanted to go here and see everything I could possibly see here. And Rome didn't disappoint me. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I lost a lot of the footage because this came from this is like 3 phones ago. But what I do have is good. It's good. The Romans were not Christians; they were pagans. I thought that was so funny. I forgot what this building was called. I didn't record none of this, by the way, for y'all. Like, I recorded it for me. So, a lot of the stuff I don't have, documented. From now on, though, I will record it for y'all to watch. With y'all in mind, right? I just wandering the streets in different parts of Rome. Headed to ancient Rome. Oh, this is a Trevi Fountain. It's I forgot the whole folk tale, but basically is if you throw something in there, make a wish, you'll be able to come back to Rome and it'll come true. Yeah. When we got on this cobblestone, our tour guide lady, she told us to be careful on the cobblestone, and somewhere around here she fell. I ain't record that, but it was hilarious. She was a nice lady. She was a really good tour guide. She was very knowledgeable. Uh, I can't say enough good things about her. Yeah, this is like where stuff used to be, ancient Rome, where pillars and stuff used to be. They left it up just for tourism. That boy Caesar. The Colosseum. Man, I'm mad that I lost the footage of like the actual weapons they used to use in there and where they used to hold them at. Cause they used to hold them in a spot across the street from the actual Colosseum before they brought them in. And then when you get in the Colosseum, that's it right there. Hold on. Okay, so that was the floor, and under it is where they used to bring them in and then lift them up on like I guess you say like a lift or elevator type thing, and bring them up for them to fight. Hard. This is Caesar's tomb. This here is St. Peter's Square. I wish I had a better video of it for you, but again, different phones. It didn't come over right. It is what it is. This restaurant, I had the name of it, but lost it. But yeah, this was us eating and drinking in Rome, having pasta. That was dope. We did the wine thing, but I don't do wine. Some more stuff from the ruins area. And we should be out of here soon. Rome was dope. The next day, I was supposed to actually have a white tee on. I left. I thought I brought more than one white tee. But the next day we went to Pompeii, and that is the volcano that destroyed Pompeii. If you've never seen Pompeii the movie, you can stop this right now and go watch it. Go watch any one of them, the old ones or the newest ones, whatever. Pompeii is a great story. This is us on like the palace grounds. It's like a museum inside. Trigger warning for anybody watching. In a few seconds, it's gonna be some bodies that they exhumed that are that were people who passed away in the volcano. Well, in the explosion happening and taking over the whole city. So, just a trigger warning that you're gonna run into some. Yeah, it is. Those are real people that lived a long time ago that pretty much mummified in the lava and molten ash and things of that nature. It's a horse from back then. The whole family, kids. It's crazy, right? Sad. But yeah, man, that was that part. It gets back light again. My mama loved these things, pomegranates. I didn't know that was a thing here, but that was a thing there. So shout out to them and my mama. This was I forgot what this area was called, but this is also part of like Pompeii. This is like the city. So like when the lava came, it rinsed all this. This used to be a bar, somebody's bar. And how they had it set up, they used to have the houses next to their business. So like if you had a bar, your house was right next door. If you had a shoemaking business, your house was right next door. And that was really cool to know. They trees tall as hell too. I don't know why. Maybe it has something to do with the earth or something. This is the amphitheater. This is where they watch plays and stuff. Our tour guide, well, we didn't have a tour guide for this, but we was listening to other people's tour guides. None of them said nothing about them fighting here, but I'm pretty sure they probably fought in here too. Then we went to, I'm not sure what this area was called either, but it looked just like almost the same as before where the city was. But let's just say like it was maybe a smaller area of it, like almost like the countryside, I guess, if you would think. They had little huts and little things that looked like they were something at one point in time, and now, you know, what they could uncover, what was still together, and what they probably had to put back together or something. But yeah, that's what's left of it. It's one of the back blocks out there, coming up the city walk until like the. I'm not sure this. I can't remember. That's the volcano back there. I'm not sure what this was called again, but like the actual palace area, like we couldn't see the whole of Pompeii in one walk because it's so big. But this was like the most we could see, and I think this area was like a courtyard of the palace, but I'm not sure. So don't quote me on that being a courtyard of the palace. But this was cool stuff to be around. And we were getting ready to leave. And the next day, we went to Pisa and Florence. Man, this part right here shocked me. I didn't think it was gonna be this dope. It's little mountains and stuff back there. But there she is in the distance, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. You can see it in the middle. She leaning a little bit once you get past these trees. Bam, you see her. Let's get up close look. So yeah, we was in the streets of Pisa also. Oh yeah. On Da Vinci block. Shout out that boy Leo D. Cool fun fact about Leonardo da Vinci is that his last name actually isn't Da Vinci. He doesn't have a last name. And in those times, if you were born out of wedlock, you didn't have a last name. You just got the name of wherever you were from. So his name is Leonardo from Da Vinci. Leonardo of Da Vinci, right? This is us going into Pisa, where the Leaning Tower is. I forgot the name of this church, cathedral place here. Forgive me. Again, I didn't do it for you, I did it for me. Oh, crazy, right? They charge you to use the bathroom out there. Crazy. Benvenuto. There she is. The Leaning Tower. The Leaning Tower got an interesting story. So 3 architects had to make this thing. And each one of them, the first guy messed up, he got banished. The second guy got it halfway up. He died in the war. And the third guy who finished it, he finished the top, and that's made it the bell tower. And that's all it was ever supposed to be, but it became famous and a landmark. So there you have it, Leaning Tower of Pisa. In her glory, in all of her glory. I really don't remember the name of this church. I'm trash. Because there was something important about this church, but I've forgotten now. I think some people were buried there. I want to say Michelangelo and somebody else, but I could be wrong. Look at the definition on everything, bro. Crazy. Come on, man. I want these people to build my house. And we are leaving. And we are headed over to man, we was really in the streets. They really be tatting up the walls out there too, man. Gang, gang. I thought this wine and go thing was hilarious. You could literally get your wine to go. Crazy. We had to wait on the train to come so we could cross. And now we're in Florence. Huh? Florence surprised me. Florence ended up being the highlight of the trip for me. I enjoyed every second that we were in Florence. It was super dope, super cool. Like, wasn't really built like I thought it was gonna be built. Only thing that it didn't have for me, we'll talk about it later, is me being goofy. I kept saying something like that's a spicy meatball. I thought that was funny. Well, yeah, this is when we came in Florence. We went by I forgot the name of this church also. It's another cathedral. I want to say Dante is the statue here. Yeah, that's the statue here. And so yeah, you could just Google that, whichever churches has him outside of the cathedral is who he is. Then we went to this nice restaurant and we ate well. The service was really nice. Everybody was great. Everything was great. The flying was even good. I never had that before until then. And then we touched the streets, man. Yeah. So this used to be the palace there, and they turned it into an apartment building. That's kind of hard. I ain't gonna hold you. That's kind of hard. You live in the palace? Come on now. That's the real player palace right there. Shout out to Neptune. Yeah, that's the real player palace right there. I forgot who this is on this horse, but he was hard, so I had to take a picture of him. Dude in the lion's mouth, hard. These, spicy. I don't know what was going on with them when they were doing all this, but yeah, very spicy. It's giving spice. It's giving spice. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. She was like that. Yeah. My manager with 20 people. This is Perseus. If you ever seen any of the Odyssey things, they talk about Perseus killing Medusa. This is the little walk where you see like all the famous guys. They go all the Ninja Turtles, Leo, Michelangelo, Donatello. I don't know where Raphael was. I probably had a picture of him and he disappeared, but whatever. This is the guy who named our country. Well, who our country is named after. Amerigo Vespucci. Wow. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. I skipped that part of history class, I guess. Some other guys I never heard of also. I was so mad. This is the part where everything was perfect except this, because I wanted them, when I came out, I wanted them to be playing an accordion for that thing to go, you know what I'm talking about? This was a vibe though. And then we went deeper into the streets of Florence. You know what I mean? This is real cool. We're getting close to Bull's favorite part of the Florence. This. It looked fake. It looked like you could push it down and it would fall like it was cardboard, but then when you zoom in on it and you get that detail. Come on now. They was different. They different with the detail, boy. They different with the detail. This gold door was hard. And I pulled out it had the scenes from a lot of Bible stuff, and I pulled out the one from obviously Jericho. So yeah. The bell on the right, not this one, the one on the right side, they used to ring for executions. Yeah, that one over there. And I think this is where Leonardo da Vinci made the Mona Lisa right here. Yeah, that's it right there. Yep, basically says Leo was here. Just back blocks on it. I think this was St. Mary's, I think the church or something like that. But it was something about this place. They rebuilt it or something like that because everything burnt down except a picture of St. Mary. I don't know why the arrow's so off, but the symbol of Florence is in the middle. When she told us this used to be the ghetto back in the days, I thought that was super crazy. It's like I think Pinocchio like a top 2 seller in the world or something like that. They big on Pinocchio over there though. I think the person who made it came from there. I know I got the top of that building, whatever that is on the top of that building, but I don't have it in this phone. It didn't transfer over. Oh, part of the thing was we had to stop at this jewelry place and just see their jewelry. We didn't actually have to buy anything, but the presentation was amazing. She showed us black gold, all kind of different stuff, and she was super cool and entertaining herself. They had made a Pinocchio piece. That was all right. I got a little bracelet, nothing major, you know. Then these kids came out, they performed. It wasn't for us, it's just something that they was doing at that time of the year. They rang the bell at 6 and the bell let us know and them know that it was time for us to go. When we got back, we got us some dinner to one of the restaurants. I can't remember the name of the restaurant, sorry guys. But it was fashion. She liked this light. Every time we was on the boat, anytime we passed this place, she always talked about the light on the thing. I finally got my specie meatball. Steak was fire. This nigga's pound cake was fire. And we went and had some drinks and ate some more chicken wings afterwards. And then today was like our last day on the boat. So we finished doing what we didn't do. And I was the camera guy. So yeah. Enjoy Charnel enjoying the pool and the water slides.
How you guys smell? Nothing in the water, Bob.
Look at that deep blue.
You wouldn't know which way to go to get back to land.
You wouldn't even know where to swim to go back to shore. Check, oh God, well, hold on, why the get busy? Oh, hit him with the twist. And with the Cagney. But, oh man, look at that view. Come on now. Huh? Come on now. Cagney was busting. I smashed, I ain't playing nothing. Yeah, we went out there 5 anniversary. It was a good day, good time. And got in the jacuzzi one more time before we left. It was time to go. So as we backtrack, you know, going to Spain, getting on a boat, looking at the deep blue sea every day, going to Palma, rock climbing, doing stuff on the boat, drinking mimosas, hanging out watching shows, going into the Colosseum, going to Pompeii, going to Pisa, going to Florence, amazing place, then going to the airport. Trip. Thanks for staying. Thanks for watching. Gracias.